Miss Jones, welcome back.
Hey,
Nice to have you back. I really enjoyed the last interview we did. I love radio history, so you know what that is about. But yeah, man, how's it been?
thank you for look. I love the interview. It got me a lot of looks. People were talking, and we're in the time of you need to be talked about, right?
Yeah, yeah. And I can't lie. Sometimes when you're like in the midst of somebody that you know
Hmm.
and like you have respect for it, I feel like you didn't like, you radio people are so good at like directing conversation
Hmm.
away from certain things. Cause like I asked you a question and you're like, what do you think? And then I started answering the question. I was like, I didn't even really get to hear what Miss Jones thought.
And that probably was just my ADD kicking in.
Okay.
You ask questions, and it takes me to a place. So feel free to revisit.
Yeah, I don't know why people with ADD make great radio hosts. Like I feel like a lot of people in media be on that ADD wave. I don't know
Yeah,
why, but speaking on like um radio stuff, like did you happen to catch the Charlamagne and Academics sit down?
I don't watch either unless it comes across my feed. What did I miss?
Well, I thought it was interesting because it was like mentor meets mentee. And that's why I said that to you. Like when you sit down with somebody you respect, you can't really go at them the
Oh,
way, because I felt like shout out to Academics in many ways. He's a pioneer for what I do. But when he sat down in front of Charlamagne, I was like, damn, he really not. He's like he respects him too much.
there was deference. There was a lot of deference. I like that though. Let it
Yeah,
be easy and then grow, the relationship, and then he'll come back, and then you can
yeah.
ask those more dangerous things.
Now the dangerous part was is he was on. It was funny because streaming. It was like a great meeting of the minds from
Hmm.
different perspectives.
Hmm.
On his stream, Academics was like, I'm gonna kill Charlamagne. Charlamagne is not ready for what I'm about to bring, and I was like about to really tie because I was a fan of Academic more so than Charlamagne. But then when they sat down, it's like I don't know what it is with you radio people. Like y'all have been sitting down. Like Ebro, you, Wendy, Charlamagne, y'all have been doing radio for like what, 30 years or something like that.
Plus, some of us.
So you sit with people for like 5 hours a day, and you're not streaming.
Right.
You're with other people disagreeing with you, and
Hmm.
you can see the play before it happens. That's why I came away thinking like I'll never, not that I would, but I'll never like debate a Ebro or Charlamagne. They're just too good at that.
Mm, so here's the thing: if it's truth, it doesn't have to be a debate. You don't have to remember. You don't have to get excited and amped up. The truth is the truth.
Yeah, yeah. Because I thought Academics had the truth on this side. Charlamagne was on Rock Nation paperwork.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think about that? Yeah. I think it's kind of cool, Charlamagne, but I also thought it's also bad. There was good parts and bad parts.
So it depends on. So I learned a lot from the Memphis statement that we are not. What did he say? We're not activists.
Mm.
And I had to take a pause and say, "You're right. They never promised to be." So once you can gather the understanding of what people's reasoning is for being in the game, why try and change that? They didn't promise. R. Kelly didn't promise to be. Uh, he promised us good music.
Mm.
So if that was what, Charlemagne is a businessman, and there's definitely opportunity with Rock Nation, I guess as long as you don't use the platform to sway people without divulging. You know how you have to just divulge if you have certain affiliations with
Conflicts. Yeah.
conflicts.
Yeah.
Even lawyers, before you tell them, "Oh my God, I need you to help me," they need to find out if they are in contract with the other side.
Yeah. The thing is, Charlamagne didn't necessarily, because he also spun Academics, I thought, because he said, the reason I did not disclose I was affiliated in some way with the Rock Nation casino bid was because the sale had not gone through.
Mm.
So he was like, it technically didn't count. But he was on air saying, yo, this is gonna bring mad jobs. This casino thing is gonna change Times Square. Times Square is down bad. So it was like, I
And
don't
both
know.
things can be true,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
People want the streets need a body
Yeah.
because yeah, people are mad at Jay. People are mad. Everybody's just we need someone to like
Put on the
somebody's head on
cross.
the
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you ever have like, how common is that in radio where people are advocating and like taking sides for people and not disclosing? I feel like that's really common, but I think I would like to hear from you.
Um, probably more often than we know. Things had never gotten this political. I don't think we were as involved. We were just kids trying to do radio, which was new, and all these new opportunities. We never, maybe we didn't dream that big. Now, because it's so big, you have political parties actually trying to insert themselves in our crews.
Yeah.
So we didn't have these type of issues back then.
That's 1,000% true. These people are actually reaching out to you to give you the narrative.
I've had people have reached out to me more than once, inviting me to these Trump rallies in Brooklyn, and they're positioning it as it would be great for people to see that you're fair and that that you're welcoming all parties. But my sister, who's a vet producer, TV producer over 40 years, she said, the optic, my sister, will destroy you before people have a chance to hear why you were there.
Yeah.
So I try to stay consciously away from optics that might overshadow my presence.
You ever thought of, because this is a theory that like in Republican circles, people of color who are talented really stick out. Because in like liberal circles, there's a lot more liberals in talent than like urban media. Mm-hmm. You ever feel like if you went the Republican route, you would make so much more money?
Absolutely. I knew that day. And I was like, damn it, Audrey, I really can't go just for like 5 minutes out there. She said, Tarsha, those clips live forever. And you can't chase everywhere they pop up explaining why you were there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's when you think about it, right?
Yeah, Chrisette Michele was never the same like that. I remember when she did the MAGA thing.
And that was early on.
Yeah, I don't even think that was Trump related. Was that Trump? Maybe
it
was.
was.
Okay.
But now I wonder if she even had that level of involvement, because they have people that reach out to you and they hide behind, hey, girl. And you never know the person saying, hey, girl, you want to come and sing for the so-and-so was sent.
Yeah.
Yeah, she never recovered from that.